Just testing the microphone. It's another freestyle. How I'm feeling tonight? I'm about to go wild. The spirit moving. I got something set up. About to talk about how you don't need degrees to preach the word to about the Father.
Devil, you too slow. We slit that throat. Cause Jesus out up on a cross. I don't need no gold. When I heard that he woke up, I said, you really the goat. Now I'm walking on top water.
Ain't sitting with scoffers. Amen. He'll choose the unwise over a scholar. Alright. Don't need degrees to preach about Father. Right, Father?
And you know what? This video is short because that's all I want to remind us. I want to remind us that in reality, if you want to preach the Father with your life in some way, you don't need to reach a certain level of education. You ain't gotta have an expansive knowledge beforehand. You ain't gotta be the best speaker. Your message, your testimony, it ain't gotta be the most exciting. It ain't gotta have the most pizzazz. All you need is a submitted heart that says,
I'm a soldier of the Lord, yeah. I'm a step.
AKA, all you need is your convictions of what God is doing in you and in your life and in the people around you. And in a heart willing and bold enough to proclaim it. And that's it. That's all you need to preach about the Father. You ain't got to preach the Father like a preacher, right? But what gift or what pull towards like a ministry has God put in you? You should follow it. And if that path, that vision ain't clear yet, if you really want to know, you should fast and pray to God for an answer, for clarity. Shoot, where you work at? You know, how can you work? Can you work in such a way that it preaches the Father, you know, through the way you work? It's ways of doing it. So that's it. You don't need degrees to preach about the Father. You don't. And shout out to the people who've I talked to personally, you know, about their new spark passions for God, and they trying to figure out how they can preach the Father, you know, in their life. Shout out to y'all because y'all inspired this. Right? Hey, if we don't do it, if we don't spread the aroma of Christ, who will?
He'll choose the unwise over a scholar. Alright. Don't need degrees to preach about Father. Right, Father? The knowledge of man never led us to Father. Right, Father? Men lead you astray when they act like the altar. Right, Father? No, 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 no. Right, Father? Right. For we all have sinned and fall short of the glory. For the wages of sin is death.